Hello world, how's everybody? So I told you guys yesterday that Microsoft was going to respond to this news about the Xbox overheating, right? See, I told you they were going to respond. I told you that I told you that what they did with the 360, how they they didn't respond right away. They were trying to wait. They didn't respond right away. But I also told you that they was going to respond to the Xbox Series X, right? And respond they did. I'm on comicbook.com right now. Listen to this. It says, Microsoft responds to Xbox Series X overheating reports. It says, this week reports and scuttlebutt surface about a possible overheating problem for the Xbox Series X. Addressing these reports, Microsoft assures that the Xbox fans have nothing to worry about, and the console output a similar about heat as the Xbox One X, which hasn't had any serious overheating problems, like I said yesterday, since it arrived on the market back in 2017. Not only this, Microsoft ensures that the console remains quiet during this whole process. The response doesn't come way of a Microsoft PR spokesman, but via Aaron Greenberg, the GM of Xbox game marketing at Microsoft, who squashed the report over on this personal Twitter account when a fellow user asked if the console is running hot. The console will output system heat out of a exhaust, just as any other console will, says Greenberg. Our engineer team confirmed the heat leaving the console is not significantly different than the Xbox One X. This matches any experience at home quiet, fast, and impressive power size. Greenberg says, right? Chris Weaver says, it is really running hot, or it is just a case by case thing when doing backwards compatibility. Then Aaron Greenberg says, the console will output system heat out of the exhaust, just as any other console will. Our engineer team confirms the heat leaving the console is not significantly different than the Xbox One is. This matches my experience at home, quiet, fast and impressive, power for the size. And it says here, wait a minute, go back down. It says, of course, when Greenberg says quiet and fast and impressive power, take that with a grain of salt. After all, he is responsible for the console marketing. However, if Greenberg says the console is quiet and doesn't have a temperature problem, there's no reason to doubt this. In other words, while reports have revealed the console can emit its fair share of heat, it is apparently nothing that's going on to alarm or harm players. And it says, at the moment of publishing, Microsoft has not commented on any of the aforementioned report beyond Greenberg's statement. If it does, we will be sure to update the story with whatever is provided. And it says the Xbox Series X is set to release November 10th, price at $500 and accompanied by the $300 Xbox Series S. I told you guys they were going to respond. I told you they were going to respond to this. See, this thing talking about Xbox overheating, this was PlayStation fanboys who did this, who are not true Xbox fans. They were trying to find some way of like sabotaging the system and making it look like the Xbox Series X is a bad system and try to give the advantage to PlayStation. But like I told you guys today, that Microsoft engineers were going to respond, and they just did. Okay, they're not going to make the same mistakes like they did with the 360 when they didn't jump on it right away. Okay, like I told you guys before, if the Xbox One X did not overheat, what makes you think the Series X is going to overheat, or the S? I mean, think of it. But anyway, nice talking to you people. It's Chris. You know it's a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.